How's it going? So I decided that last week was a huge hiatus for me. I had a lot of uh, video issues. Well, not video issues, but personal issues that I had to deal with. And though Vanguard week was going to be something that I was really excited for, I didn't have any friends that was able to play it that week. So making game videos was a lot less useful for me. The deck profiles I did want to go and make, which I do have the decks right here. I never had the chance to go ahead and work on it. It's just that whole week was a huge hiatus for me, and I was, I was in a huge situation. I just wanted to get that done, so I let that whole week go by. I wasn't able to do anything, but I think from now on, I'll be able to do work a little harder. The only problem is I saw that I have to decide whether or not I'm going to do adults only, kid friendly, but I don't like that. It's kind of irritating. I'll figure that out sometime, but I hope you guys do like the new title that I'm actually putting on this video today. And it's going to be the new title until I find something either better or, I find something that I would rather have. But right now I like the title. Other than that, I wanted to go ahead and make this video today over why Yu-Gi-Oh is so stale. Now, we obviously know the basic rule, or the basic why is Yu-Gi-Oh stale right now. And it's because if you don't have 7 negates to stop your opponent, you're gonna get OTK'd. It's pretty much the entire format. Or if you don't open up well, you're gonna get OTK'd. It's how the game works right now. And that's irritating, but it's also the fact that the meta has changed about as much as I don't know what to say. It is a terrible format, and it's been a terrible format for a little over a year now. A year and a half now. Sky Strikers has been out for a year and a half. That deck has still been completely competitive since then. And even though the meta has changed from Sky Striker, the meta, I feel like over the year ended up being manipulated around Sky Striker, how we can handle it, how we can face it. And it's kind of that problem where since it went around that type of deck, it also brought out other decks that also created problems. Like Thunder Dragon, that became popular because everyone hated Sky Striker. And it became popular because then it was a huge combo deck. And then it became popular because then it stopped Sky Striker. And it stopped Salamangreat, and it's just not fun to play. And then we have Salamangreat, which, God, I hate. It is so irritating to play, and I don't know why, people play it for an extended amount of time. I know that a lot of people like the deck, but it is irritating just to play against because it is so simple to beat. It's just resilient as hell. Orcust is the same way. It is, though so simple to beat, it is crazy resilient and super irritating. And I do love playing the game as is. It's just the fact that I am bored of Yu-Gi-Oh right now. Now, there is another thing that I want to say. Even though the decks that are meta is stale, it also feels like this current status of Yu-Gi-Oh is stale. Lynx did end up spicing up the game for the last 2 years, but since over the last 2 years, it just seems like it's been moving forward as super stale, super uncomfortable to play in, because if you don't have certain cards to deal with these highly powered Link cards. Now, by highly powered, I mean incredibly crazy. If you think about like Xyz's era, there may have been OTKs, but there were decks based around it. But now you can run one monster in the extra deck, and it is completely OTK oriented. I have never seen a format where you can run Boral Sword And, you know, Boral Sword itself is a win condition. Utopia Double, Boral Sword, you know, Avermax. These monsters can be utilized in anything. And it's the fact that they can be utilized in anything that makes it irritating to play against. Now, I love the game, and there's nothing else that I love in this game more than playing Prank Kids, more than playing Rogue. There's nothing else that I love more than doing that. I love hanging out with friends, and I love playing Rogue just because the format, it's just the fact that the format is so stale that it has become boring. Now, Konami has to do something to completely obliterate not only this entire meta, but they also need to bring in something that completely shakes up the game. They need to make it a fizzy soda again, otherwise it's just going to be sitting as this flat syrup, and it's gross. It's just completely gross. Now, other than that, guys, you know, this is Prank Kid Duelist. I want to thank you so much for your time today. Trying to make Rogue decks meta. Have a wonderful day.